everyone, hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to be doing the first episode on my channel of Cube Education, or CubeEd for short. And in this episode of CubeEd, we're going to be learning how to disassemble and reassemble the Qiyi wushway 5x5. So let's begin. So before we start this video, here are some things that are needed for it. So one, I would recommend using a screwdriver, because actually this is something you'll need to do it. And two is masking tape. This is optional, but I think it's useful to put around the cube so it doesn't fall apart. But I would recommend using masking tape so that you can pull it off and the stickers won't come off with it, because that can get really bad. So let's start, shall we? So the first step to disassembling this puzzle is to tilt it halfway like this, or 45 degrees, and then you're just going to want to pull out from the bottom and pull out these edge pieces. If that isn't working, then you should try unscrewing it by pulling off this and loosening it with a screwdriver, but that probably won't happen since this cube is very loose to begin with. So you take it, turn it 45 degrees, and start taking out the pieces, and then after that you can kind of just turn it and it'll just fall apart like so. Now that we've disassembled the entire thing, we should try and separate it into different pieces. But before we do that, you will take the screwdriver and you can just, I'm probably not going to take the core apart, but you can just pop this off and unscrew these till the centers come out, the center pieces come out, and then you can just put that away. And then now put them into different categories of pieces. So edges, these types of edges with each other, and these types of edges with each other, and these types of corners with each other. So yeah, let's begin the time lapse. So after that very long time lapse, we have separated them into different parts here, as you can see. So now that we've separated them into different parts, we can begin the assembly of this puzzle. So first, what you're going to want to do is take one of these pieces. I recommend starting at white, I just find it the easiest, and you're going to want to put it there, and then find one of the red ones and put it in there like that, if you can see that quite clearly. Then you're going to want to find the edge piece here, the red and white, and you're going to want to slot it in there like that. So if you can see there, this is the edge piece and these are the two littler ones, and put it in like that. And then you're going to want to take do the same for here, find the white edge piece and the orange one, and then you're going to find the white and orange one for this edge piece. I believe it's right here, and you're going to want to you're going to want to put it in there. So anyway, back after that explosion, there we've made that little bit there. So that's the starter off, and now you're going to want to try and replicate that for the other two sides. So, yeah, beginning a time lapse. So there we go. We have made the kind of first bit of the core there, which is very good. So we've made the first bit of the core there. Now we're gonna start doing the next step here. So the next step is you find one of these. So the next step is you find one of these pieces here, and they go right there and there like that. And then you find one of, and then you find one of these pieces here that looks like this, and put it in there. And then you find another green piece, as we can see right here. Put it in like that, and then find the corner, which they're pretty easy to find, and put it right in like that, which there can get you this first layer. And then you're going to want to try and build up from that. Find another white piece. I'm not sure what to call those. And then you can just stick these edge pieces in, which they should fit in pretty nicely. You just want to keep repeating that over and over again, because eventually you'll have the cube in a fully reassembled state and ready for it to be solvable again. And once again, find the corner and repeat. Find the corner. And then again, solve it. And once again, finish this first layer up, and then we're ready to go on to the next step. So I am back after I needed to take that off so my camera didn't record so much footage. I am back, and we have finished the first layer. Oh, the corner is twisted. So we have finished the first layer, and now we are moving on to the second one. So the second one is quite a bit easier. All you need to do is find one of these pieces of the color and just stick it in like that, and then do that for the other side, which means you'll have to find a blue piece like that, which you can both fit in like that, and then you need to find the color that matches both of them. In this case, it's going to be orange and blue, and stick it in there like that. And you just want to keep doing that all around the cube until you've totally finished this step, and then you can move on to the next one, probably where you're actually going to need to use the masking tape so that your entire structure doesn't come crumbling down, which can be incredibly annoying. So you're going to want to take the masking tape, take something that's about this long, this size, and just put it in. Tape it around like this. Make sure that nothing falls apart while you're doing so. And there we go. I've done this method so many times because I think it's super helpful. And now you're building now higher, so into the middle layer. Almost there. We're almost halfway there. So now you're gonna want to take a piece like this here, and that's one of the edge pieces, and then take one of the smaller edges like this one and find another one that matches up with it like this one, so that they can form the kind of cross piece that we made in the beginning, and try and just slot it in like that. There we go. And try and do that again and again and again. You can also try this method, which works just as well, where you put the edge piece in first, and then you take the smaller edge piece and pop it in like that, and then take the other edge piece and then pop it in like that, and you can continue to do that over and over again. So there we go, we have finished that layer. So the other two layers are kind of the same as this one, but I'm still going to do a walkthrough of them anyway. Basically, you put this piece in, and then this, and only this time you put this piece in, and then you find what a smaller edge, put it in, and then one of those smaller corners, I'm just going to refer to them as that from now on, put it in, and then one of the other edge pieces, the sub edge pieces I'll say, put them in there. And that's basically how you do it. You repeat that ongoing multiple different times until the entire edge, let's say, has been finished. So there we go, we have finished assembling the last two layers. And I don't know, I spoke too soon. And we have finished the first two layers. You can add tape to this if you want. I don't really think it's necessary. I only think for the bottom ones at this point. You can probably take the tape off now. Don't take it off extremely quickly, as that might peel off the stickers, but this certainly won't, just pulling it off like that. And now you can just put finish the final top layer, which I do like this. I take a corner, all the corners, which is these four here, and put them in their right spots. And then I would take these then I would make one of those corner pieces, and then I would make one of these edge pieces right here. So then I would make one of these edge pieces right here, which I would just shove in like that. Like, it in right here like that, and make sure that the corners didn't fall out. Then you would do the same on every other side. Pretty easy. And there we go. We have the entire. We have that done. Then we can add in these smaller corner pieces here and put them in. So we put it there, and where's the last one? Right here. And then once those corner pieces have been put in, then you can just take the edge pieces and you can just take the edge pieces and you can just put them in. Simple as that. And that is the final step to reassembling this puzzle. Now you might need to loosen your puzzle up if these pieces haven't gone in well enough, but I doubt that, since this puzzle is pretty loose to begin with. And there we go. We have finally reassembled the entire puzzle right there and then. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching my first cube ed video. I know it was pretty poorly done. I just hope that you've taken something from this and learnt something, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See ya.